the letter placed on my birth certificate indicating that I was born with a vagina, that I would grow breasts at the age of 10, and 3 years later I would be curling up in bed with tea, Milo, and Netflix because cramps are an added feature to my Avril Lavigne face. Middle school was not good on anyone. Now, let's fast forward 4 years past the insecurities and doubts that high school is all about to the billboards and magazines plastered all around saying, "Real women have curves." Well, I don't think my DNA got that memo. And looking back at it, I should have taken that tea with sugar instead of sweet and low. But now I gotta look at the bright side of life because since I am no longer a woman, I won't be catcalled on the side or be spending $50 on bras and not have to deal with tampons and pads, and should probably start changing my sex and job applications so that I can start earning $1 to every real woman 77 cents. And when I file a rape report, it will be taken seriously. But wait, they still don't take rape reports seriously no matter what gender. But I guess now that I'm not a woman, my form of birth control won't be questioned in Congress, because it's always best to shame the one being shot than the one doing the shooting. And my voice will finally be heard at work meetings and at church, and school officials won't be bothered by my bra straps and long thighs, and now I don't have to live in shame that I don't have Sofia Vergara swaying hips because I am no longer one of those spics. It turns out that somewhere in there the letter F turned into failure, a malfunction, a freak of nature. My body never knew it was supposed to be made out of Play-Doh because it's 2015 and people are still trying to classify my gender by the fullness of my breast rather than the fullness of my brain, by how my waist dips rather than the words traveling past my lips. And I hear that guys don't like to cuddle a stick, but where were those guys when I was 10 inches bigger, crying on the bathroom floor, praying to God that I would finally be beautiful enough? Guess I just wasn't the right kind of curvy. But instead of listening to Cosmopolitan on how to lose 25 pounds fast, I decided to purge the hatred out of me. I fed myself with my own ambitions and compliments that molded a tiny body that cannot be stopped. If you won't listen to me, then listen to Queen Bee when she says the pretty hurts, because bigger women are told that they are brave to be proud of their size, as if they're soldiers going into battle deep within their minds, and smaller women are stick figures that blend into the sides. Well, how about when we die? We're all just skeletons inside and we will rot, but before I do that, let me make my mark with all my flesh and bone, ambitions and drive that make me a real woman.